was born, my parents have organised organic food markets, so I've always been surrounded by healthy people and food. But I'm no health guru. That's why when I heard about clean eating, it really got my attention. So I jumped online and found that basically there is no set definition for what clean eating is, just a bunch of interpretations, which got me pretty confused. Basically, clean eating is about eating food in as close to its most natural state as possible. But I want to know more. Hi, I'm Amanda. Join me as I get amongst it and get to the bottom of this mystery of clean eating.
I probably started clean eating maybe about a year ago, probably a bit less. And there was never really a point where I just started. I like blogging, I love blogs and I love all those kinds of things. And I started a blog to basically, I just thought, okay, this is a really cool way to make myself a bit more accountable for what I'm eating and making, and just like a fun way to take photos and do all that kind of thing. And then it kind of spread into having an Instagram as well. Everyone's got their own ideas of what's right and what's wrong. Like a lot of people associate clean eating with being a vegan, and I don't myself, because I don't think that's, personally, I don't think that's healthy. I think we need to eat meat.
I headed down to the markets to try to find some more clean eaters when I ran into Mason.
To become one of the healthiest people in the world. My diet is based a lot on my own instinct, and really getting me back into my food instincts for me finding exactly what it is that I thrive off. And so a big core of that is raw food for me. So that's food that hasn't been cooked, it's living, enzymatically it's alive, it's got all its nutrients in the correct ratios. I was very fatigued when I started out, and that's gone. I'm bouncing with energy.
I'm here at Sydney Uni to talk to Professor Trustwell, a nutritionist who works here. We're going to find out a little bit more about clean eating. People who have followed this diet claim that it's improved their immune system, their energy, balances their blood sugar levels, results in better sleep and attitude or mood, and generally better health. Do you think that there are any truths to those claims?
I wish there was any simple way of just doing a quick blood test and say, your immune system has suddenly gone up by 3%. There's no such possibility.
Right. So I've been doing some research and I found this article about this woman, Ashy Bynes, who has started her own diet plan with clean eating, and this journalist Maggie Kelly's not very impressed with her or her clean eating plan, so I'm going to try to get in contact with Maggie Kelly and have a chat about just why she's not so impressed. I saw your article that you wrote about clean eating, Ashy Bynes, on the internet, and I just wanted to talk to you about your opinion and what do you think about clean eating?
Right. Well, it's an interesting question. Obviously, my background with clean eating is hating it. I wrote an article about clean eating a few months ago, and it sort of took a life of its own and became this big kind of viral article about it. But I suppose my feeling towards clean eating is two-pronged. I think it's great that there's a movement which is all about being healthy and eating well and looking after yourself, but at the same time, I think it's terrible that it's sort of come under this social media campaign. It hasn't spread organically, one might say. It's sort of been shoved down people's throats.
After talking to the nutritionist and Maggie, we really haven't got that good an impression of clean eating. So I thought that I'd make some clean eating food myself and do a little taste test. Now, what I'm making is called a macro bowl, and it's vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and macrobiotic. This recipe is designed specifically so that it has the perfect ratios, which means 40% whole grains, 40% vegan, 10% beans, and the other 10% fermented or from the sea. So I'm going to be a little bit naughty and have some wine. There's my whole grains, and my beans, and there it is. Picture perfect. Now, let's see how it tastes. In the recipe, they said that this really helped teach you how to chew more, chewing exercise. Yeah, definitely helping me chew more. Well, I know I've been joking, but all up and all together, this is actually a pretty nice meal. Although, I'm not sure about the lack of food groups like dairy and meat. So, right now, I'm still on the fence. My clean eating journey has taken me across Sydney. I've met people with different opinions. I guess, in the end, you just have to do what's best for your body. And everyone does that in their own way. Hashtag clean eating.
Face on the earth, she was just another fresh-faced girl with a smile.